Hey there, freshman science class. This is Mr. Pickett, and I'm just kind of talking you guys through my expectations for you today. Number one, we're looking to have some sort of a screencast that's less than 5 minutes long. So you got to get used to being concise and ripping through stuff. So what I have up here is I have a Word document. And it's not important that I'm using a Word document, but this is one way, instead of me like drawing stuff on the screen, that you guys can just type out whatever you want. And so I'm going to make up something pretty quick. I'm going to stick with let's stick with like a javelin, okay? So I have a 20 kilogram javelin that I decide to throw at like a dummy. Okay, this is not a person. This is a target that I'm practicing because I'm in some sort of war and we're using javelins to try to win the war, I guess. So what ends up happening is after I launch the javelin, it travels with a velocity of, let's say, 25 meters per second, until it collides with the dummy, which the dummy is 45 kilograms. And the javelin becomes stuck in the dummy, and both keep moving at a 5 meter per second speed. So I've got my at least my system, and what I need to do is I need to kind of set my system up here a little bit. Number one, I need to recognize that this is a conservation of momentum problem, and specifically it's a conservation of momentum problem that has the two objects sticking together at the end. And so I'm going to set my equation up where M1 V10 plus M2 V20 is equal to, and this would be kind of the change, M1 plus M2 V final. Hello. So as I work through this, I would put subscripts in this stuff, but what I want to recognize is what's M1, what's M2, what's V10, what's V20, and what's VF. So M1, I'm going to say is the javelin. M2, I'm going to say is the dummy. V10, that's the initial velocity of the javelin, is looks like 25 meters per second. V20, I put it wrong over there, is the dummy. It's at rest because it's a dummy, so that's 0 meters per second. And then my final velocity is 5 meters per second. Now, I haven't set anything up in terms of solving for something, but maybe I actually want to like change this and say they get stuck and they both keep moving at what speed. So then this would be my x variable, unknown, and then I would plug stuff in and I would solve it. So that's kind of what I'm asking you guys to do. It's not so important that we solve these problems, but what I'm trying to have you guys do is recognize that this is my system, I'm setting something up, and then I'm looking to see if you guys can at least substitute things the correct way. All right, everybody, it's less than 5 minutes.